Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me on another one of my Advent Countdown projects. Today I have a gift box for you, but it's a very specifically designed gift box. It holds 2 nail polishes. Now, I came about, or rather my thinking for this came about because I would be very happy if somebody bought me a bottle of Chanel nail polish for Christmas. However, it's a really expensive gift, so it kind of is, or rather it's an expensive polish at, I think it's about £20, so that would kind of be the whole gift. And if I was giving somebody a nail polish by Chanel, I probably wouldn't buy them anything else. But actually just wrapping that up, it looks a kind of an insignificant gift, and it might get damaged under the Christmas tree, so it would be small under the Christmas tree. So I came up with a way to hold 2 of them. Not that that's a hint that I would like 2 nail polishes by Chanel, but you know, anyway, that was my thinking. But also because it's a standard size. This is my eye candy one that I wear quite a lot, and this is just a regular Rimmel, and 2 of those would fit in there without any problem whatsoever. So I'm going to show you how to make the nail polish bottle box. I'm going to pop that in there and put it to one side. Now there's 3 pieces of cardstock that you need. So I'm going to bring in my scoring tool. I will give you all of the measurements in metric and imperial, but I will also make sure that the link below takes you directly to this project as well, so don't worry about writing down any of your measurements or anything. So my first piece of cardstock, it measures 8 inches by 4 1/4, which is 19 by 11, and you score it with the long side at the top. You score it at 2 1/2, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 7 1/2 inches, which is 6, 9, 15, and 18 centimetres. And then you turn it round and score it at 1 1/4, which is 3 centimetres. So that's the bottom of the box. The top of the box measures 6 9/16 of an inch and 5 5/16 of an inch. And I'm sorry about those sixteenths, but the trimmer will give you everything. And you score that at 2 inches on all 4 sides. And if you're going to do that in metric, you are cutting your cardstock to 16.3 centimetres by 13.3, and you're scoring at 2.5 centimetres. No, 5 centimetres, sorry, on all 4 sides. And then the third piece of cardstock, which is the bit that goes in the middle to divide the box up so your bottles don't clang together, that measures 1 1/8 of an inch by 8 inches, or 2.7 centimetres by, I've lost my measurement, 21 centimetres. And the scoring for this is very, very simple. You score it at 1 inch, 4 inches and 7 inches, or in metric you would score it at 2 1/2, 10 1/2 and 18 1/2. Right, let's move that all out of the way. And you fold your score lines. This one, I want it to create that shape, so I'm just going to glue that because I do want that to dry down now for a few minutes. Because that's going to be our divider in the middle. So that's that one. So I'm going to leave excuse me, I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. I'm going to fold on these score lines as well. This is the base of the box. And then the top of the box. Fold all of those. I'm going to cut up, and so you knead it with the skinny band in the middle, and then you cut up to that one. So both of those cut straight up, turn it round, and you're doing the opposite side, the mirror image. Cut those ones as well. Pop that to one side. On the base of the box, this little skinny rectangle, we're going to remove that. And then cut up the rest. I've just notched that one very slightly because I went a bit wibbly. Do you know what? I'm going to notch them all while I'm here. Right, I'm going to put that to one side and I'm going to put the DSP on the top, and my original one, Bermuda Bay and Winter Frost. This one, Crumb Cake, Chocolate Chip and Seasons of Style, because you know me, I like to do things different. So you need 2 pieces that measure 2 1/4 by 1 3/4, which is 5.5 by 4.5. You need 2 pieces that measure 1 3/4 by 1 inch, which is 4.5 by 2.5, and that's those 2 bits there. And then you need 1 piece that measures 2 1/4 by 1 inch, which is the bit in the middle at the top. And sorry, in metric, I forgot to tell you, that's 5.5 by 4.5, you need 2 of those, 4.5 by 2.5, and that's those ones, and 5.5 by 2.5, which is the middle one. Pop that on. And I'm going to put the handles in the lid, so I'm just eyeballing this at my angle, which is probably not central at all, but you don't really want the top of my head in the camera. Kind of want to be able to see what's going on. And I've got Early Espresso ribbon. This is the 1/8 of an inch ribbon. I decided that the old olive was maybe a little bit too green for this particular project, which is, I suppose, a bit more muted by the fact that it's got the chocolate tones. And I know Early Espresso isn't an exact match, but it's close enough for me. I'll just feed it through and make the handle. Probably should have cut that at an angle. Let's try this again. Doesn't want to play. Oops, this is all folded over. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go, so that's the box lid and the handle in place, so I can build that up now. So I've got my liquid glue, and that's going to go on these blank squares. Glue doesn't want to play at all. You know, I think half my equipment is camera shy. Convinced of it. There we go, just folding those up, holding them, lining them up, and then the same over here. And just hold those in place. Remove the glue from your DSP and just hold that in place for a few seconds. Now this part here, on the original, on my box, I have got a hole, but you can't put the hole in until after you've built it. I don't know how well you can see, but it folds over ever so slightly, so if you fold it and if you cut the hole before you put it together, it doesn't work. You end up with a bit sticking out. Right, skinny section over here. I need some sticky strip on that when I can find the end. And put it close to the score line. And establish which is going to be the back. So that is my back there, which means that the opposite one, which I haven't folded over at all, I haven't done the score lines, oops. The opposite one is the one where I want to have some sticky strip. And this time you put it close to the edge rather than close to the score line. Right, let's build the box. And you should be able to fold it over and just push it down quite easily. Fold the sides in
And then peel off that backing of the sticky strip as well. Build it up. And now with the large oval punch, it fits in perfectly, so it's ideal. So you don't. That's why you don't need to worry about trying to punch the hole early. Line it up, punch a hole, and then the same on the back. And you can see that little bit there is from the inner flap that's folded over, so that would have been peeping across. We don't want that. I'm going to put the middle bit in now. Stick some Tombow glue on the back there, and then I'm going to have to tilt this so I can see that I'm getting it in the middle. There we go. So that is in the middle there. Just use your bone folder or a pair of scissors or something just to push it down in place. And maybe even your nail polishes to hold it in place. That would work. Then the lid will fit on nicely. And we're going to stamp, put decoration on the front. I'm going to do the same style stamp as I did before. So I've got my Whisper White cardstock. I've got my beautiful bauble from the Very Merry Tags set, which is so lovely. I've used this so much with the various projects, not just the Advent Countdown projects, but others that I've been doing for my blog. And I love it. There we go, one of those. The matching ornament punch. Again, really lovely. Actually, this isn't the ornament punch at all. This is the Modern Mosaic punch. I'm lying. And then I've got some scraps of old olive and cherry cobbler. And I'm going to offset layer these. Again, a new favourite way to mount and offset punch outs when you haven't got naturally layering punches. This is great. This is a great way to do it. So just, whoops, offset layer those. I've got my rhinestone crystals here, which I keep in a spare DVD case. I've lost my paper here, so I have one of those in the middle. And I'm going to pop some snail on the back of this here and just pop it on there. And that is a nail polish bottle box, and it will hold pretty much the average size nail polishes. So like I said before, it's a Rimmel, and that's an eye candy, which is, I bought it in Sainsbury's. So it will hold a couple of those, and it will also hold the more expensive ones. So I hope you find it useful. I'm sure probably somebody will tell me something else can fit in there. I'm going to reach across and see if I can fit a re-inker. Oh, look at that. Holds a couple of re-inkers as well. What else could it hold? I don't know. All sorts, probably. Oh, better still. It holds a couple of little mini bunches too. How marvellous. Oh, versatile gifting. We do like that. So there you go. A box that, as I'm filming, I find out what else it holds. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the project, and I hope to hear from you very soon. Bye.